Amidst all of the global gloom and doom, India's February trade report once again shows that the country is likely to post a current account surplus this quarter. February services exports are up 37%. Lata is here with more details. Lata, good morning.
Good morning. Yes, I think this is a structurally important story. We've always been cribbing about twin deficits, remember? I think one deficit, current account deficit, is just disappearing for now at least. Now, the February data, if you add goods plus services and deduct the exports from the imports, the deficit is as low as 2.8 billion. Year ago, it was almost 10 billion, 9.5 billion to be precise. Now, if you take just the 2023 Jan and Feb numbers, then again the deficit, goods plus services, is just 2 billion. Last year, it was 13.7 billion, average for 2022 calendar. Now, this is primarily because of the extraordinary performance of services. The services trade surplus. Again, we also import a lot of services. Again, deducting imports from exports, the services surplus was 14.6 billion in February, and that is 76% higher than what it was a year ago. The services surplus was just 8.3 billion. Now, if you take only services exports, not the imports, that is almost $30 billion in February. Again, year ago, it was only 21 billion. That's a 37% jump. Goods is still a trade deficit. Yes, trade deficit is 17.4 billion. Even that is quite, a good 10% less than what it was a year ago at 18.7 billion. In fact, if you took the goods trade deficit from April to December, we were averaging 25 billion. Now look at the deficit. It's 17.4 billion. Again, a sizable fall in the goods trade deficit. So my primary point is that Jan and Feb, in fact, the services exports of the last 1 year is clearly indicating that the current account deficit is not going to be a problem. Rupee is not going to be an issue. Let me end with just one negative. The February goods imports and exports are 8% lower than year ago. So clearly there is some slowing of the Indian economy, but that apart, the big deficit concern is not going to be there in the near term in terms of the external current account trade deficit.
All right, Lata, thank you very much for that. And that is comforting, isn't it, amidst all of this noise which is hitting our shores, which at some point in the future, fingers crossed, will cause some slowdown, manageable, I guess. Anand is, of course, still with us. Anand, just for viewers watching, I mean, I'm assuming all